You're scanning the timestamps looking for the sound test, aren't you? Joke's on you. I labeled the intro as sound test and sound test as the intro. The QK75 offers the most value when it comes to custom mechanical keyboards. Period. The QK75 group buy is set to release November 25th, and this is one you do not want to miss. Firstly, this will be Qwertykeys' first rotary encoder offering, and there's going to be 12 different variations to choose from. 4 logos being a feather, a leaf, a flower, and straight up blank. All these offerings will be in a mirrored polished stainless steel PVD. But for those that don't need a rotary encoder, you will be able to switch this out with a badge instead. These will attach to a magnetic plate, making it easy to switch around badges if you decide on buying multiple. These will be in sandblasted PVD iron in the same options as the knob, just no blank version. There's 10 different variations when it comes to the case as well. You're gonna have 4 anodized colors of gray, red, blue, and green, and then 6 spray-coated versions in mint, ice white, milky white, pink, lavender, and black. All the spray-coated versions will include a glitter finish that is visible IRL, but it's pretty subtle unless under very specific lighting conditions. The sprayed finish is also pretty smooth compared to the Zoom 65 that also has that glittery finish. That case is more rough, while this one resembles more closely towards like an anodized keyboard. Each case will come with a red brass internal weight that is prone to oxidation. This is pretty normal when it comes to raw materials, and it's easily fixable by cleaning it with white vinegar. Not really a con, but something you should be aware of. Qwertykeys will also be offering a matching keycap set and switch bundle for the red, blue, green, milky white, pink, purple, and mint colorways. This will come at an additional cost, and the included switches are the Ashen switches. I didn't get to check these out, but Dr. Hay has a video on them on his channel, and I'll link it in the description below if you want to check it out. And we're not done. There will be 10 different variations of weights to choose from as well, offering silver, golden, chroma, dusk, and black. You'll be able to choose from either sandblasted or polished PVD. There will also be 4 different PCBs to choose from wireless tri-mode hot swap in ANSI and ISO layout, wired ANSI hot swap, and soldered PCB that will include support for all layouts. Finally, we have our plate options: Alu, FR4, Palm, PC, and the last plate option being my favorite and cheapest of the 5, plateless. More on that later. For the first time in the QK family, Qwertykeys introduces their new mounting style that uses these silicone gaskets that slide into the PCB. They are rigid, and as you can see here, they don't really come off easy. This is huge for someone that likes to rebuild their boards over and over. The previous mounting styles of the QK60 and QK65 used to use a gasket sock that would slide onto the plate leaf. And during my rebuilds, these socks always tended to fall off. The new mounting system also gives us the ability to mount the PCB directly to the case and use the board in the plateless format, making this the cheapest option since you don't have to buy a plate. Now, why would you want to build a board plateless? That's a topic for a whole nother day. The main consensus is that it increases flexibility and softens the typing experience. It also creates a quieter, more muted sound profile for those that are looking for that. It's important to note that this is also the best rendition of hot swap plateless I've ever seen. There's an issue with hot swap plateless builds. That issue is not being able to keep switches stable without a plate, which you will not run into with this. I tried multiple switches from multiple different manufacturers, and the only ones that kinda had some trouble staying in were the 3-pin offerings, but even those were fine. What if you already bought a QK60 and already own a QK65? How does it compare? Is it worth? Yeah, man, they're completely different boards. The QK75 has so many different configurations, I'm sure you can make it sound however you want it to be. The QK65 is deep, the QK60 is a little brighter, and this is somewhat in between. It definitely has its own place in the family, and if you just like collecting keyboards, then go for it. I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. Sound test time! I'll include every plate option without foam so you can determine a starting point, then build playlists with every foam configuration possible. This is actually the part where I tell you to subscribe. don't leave. There's a giveaway. There are very few keyboard manufacturers that can match Qwertykeys' ability to release banger after banger at a budget-friendly price point, and it's not close. If you do decide to jump in on this group buy, and believe me, you do, let me know which plate you're planning on buying in the comments below, and maybe I'll do a sound test for you in the future. That's a trick. I'm gonna release a sound test with all the different plates in the future. I just want you to comment. And to say thanks to all you guys that have been supporting my very small channel, I'll be giving this thing away at some point. I gotta figure out all the rules and junk first. So if you don't wanna miss that, you know what to do. Thanks to Qwertykeys for letting me check this out early. It was a super fun build. And if you like super fun builds, be sure to check out this crazy build I did for my cousin. Spoiler, it was not fun. Is it here yet?